Have you ever pondered over a book that no one has been able to read till now? Welcome to the Enigma of the Voynich Manuscript, a mysterious codex that has baffled scholars for centuries. This illustrated manuscript, handwritten in an unknown script referred to as Voynichese, was discovered by Polish book dealer Wilfrid Voynich in the early 20th century. Carbon dating places the vellum on which it is written to the early 15th century, with stylistic analysis hinting at its possible creation during the Italian Renaissance. From left to right, the manuscript spans almost 240 pages, filled with bizarre illustrations and diagrams, including fantastical flora, astrological symbols, and mysterious human figures. But the most peculiar feature of the Voynich manuscript is its language, a script that no one has yet been able to decipher. This intricacy makes it one of the most mysterious books in the world. Moving on, let's delve into the unique features of this intriguing manuscript. What if I told you that the book is written in a language that doesn't seem to exist? That's right. The Voynich manuscript is penned in a script so unique, it's come to be known as Voynichese, a language, or perhaps a code, that doesn't align with any known linguistic or cryptographic patterns. This cryptic text has baffled linguists, cryptographers, and codebreakers alike for over a century. Even the brightest minds who cracked complex codes during the World Wars couldn't untangle the enigma of Voynichese. The text flows from left to right, just like many familiar languages. It seems to have words and sentences, but no one knows what they mean. The words aren't quite words, and the sentences aren't quite sentences, at least not in any language we know. Every page is a riddle waiting to be solved, every line a mystery yearning to be understood. Despite the countless efforts, the Voynich manuscript remains an unsolved riddle. Imagine a book filled with fantastical illustrations and diagrams that seem to be from another world. This is precisely the intriguing reality of the Voynich manuscript. Its pages are a kaleidoscope of vivid imagery, as if the author had dipped the quill in their own imagination. From astrological symbols that dance and twirl across the parchment to plants that defy botanical classification, the manuscript seems to be a window into an alternative universe. The illustrations are not merely decorative, they form an integral part of the manuscript, as important as the undeciphered text itself. Each page is a cryptic jigsaw puzzle, where the text and images intertwine in an enigmatic dance. Some pages fold out into larger diagrams, as if the author wanted to provide a broader perspective on their fantastical world. The variety of illustrations has led to numerous theories. Some suggest that the manuscript may be a work of fiction, a storybook from a time when the boundaries between reality and fantasy were more fluid. Others see it as a reference work, an encyclopedia of a world that exists only in the author's mind. Perhaps the illustrations are a code themselves, a visual language that we are yet to decipher. Or maybe they are just the product of a playful and fertile imagination, a whimsical detour in a world obsessed with order and logic. The illustrations only add to the mystery of the Voynich manuscript, don't they? Theories abound about the Voynich manuscript, but none have been verified. Its cryptic pages have sparked a myriad of speculations, each more intriguing than the last. Some scholars propose that the manuscript is a coded message, a secret language waiting to be deciphered. But despite the best efforts of cryptographers, this theory remains just that, a theory. Others suggest that the Voynich manuscript is a constructed language, a linguistic puzzle crafted by a mastermind. Yet linguists have been unable to crack this supposed code, leaving this theory in the realm of speculation. A less romantic but equally perplexing theory is that the manuscript is a grand hoax, a clever ruse designed to confound and confuse. But who would go to such lengths to create such an elaborate deception, and why? Then there's the idea that it might be a reference work, perhaps a compendium of folkloric knowledge or a catalogue of imaginary plants and creatures. But without a key to unlock its mysteries, this theory too remains unverified. Each of these theories brings its own allure, its own tantalizing promise of a solution. Yet none have been independently verified. None have provided a definitive answer, and so the Voynich manuscript continues to be a tantalizing mystery, a book that has defied all attempts at understanding.